Hi dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Cricket Happenings with your host Ram. Well, this is more going to be like a cricket update and some cricket commentary if at all, because there are a lot of matches being played. Right now, the match which is underway is between. There are two matches in the IPL which is underway right now. Bangalore are just, I would say, one stroke away from victory in this rain-hit match, where just now a wicket has fallen with Iqbal Abdullah claiming the wicket of Arun Karthik. Arun Karthik is just out. Unadkat bowled Iqbal Abdullah for one, and currently Bangalore are 96 for 5 in this rain-hit match, which is going to be decided by the Duckworth-Lewis method, because Kolkata Knight Riders made 89 for 4 of 13 overs and the rain came. They were 69 for 3, and then the next 2 overs they rattled 20 runs to make it 89, and so Royal Challengers Bangalore was given a revised target of 102 by the Duckworth-Lewis method, and currently they are just one stroke away from victory, 96 for 5. It was all set up by blasting Chris Gayle in this IPL when he blasted 38 in a double quick time. In fact, I will just talk you through what he did. Actually, he did some real damage there. In fact, 89 for 4 was the Kolkata Knight Riders innings score. And as far as Royal Challengers Bangalore were concerned, the first ball that Brett Lee bowled, in fact Lee gave away 16 runs in the first over, which was bowled to Chris Gayle. Pomesh Bash was a new opener today who opened with Chris Gayle, and Gayle in fact got a thick edge and that went for a boundary. The second ball that Brett Lee bowled was over cover and into the fence. The fourth ball that Lee bowled was a bouncer, but well, Gayle actually tried to hook it, and it had a top edge. It flew down to the boundary. And the fifth ball that Gayle bowled was thumped away over the deep cover boundary by Gayle, and 16 runs came of that first over from Brett Lee, which was bowled to Chris Gayle. So they were 16 for no loss after the first over, and the second over that Jaydev Unadkat bowled, it went for 23 runs. So in 2 overs, the Royal Challengers Bangalore were 39 for no loss, with Pomesh Bash pummeling the first ball to the boundary of the bowling of Unadkat. The second ball, Pomesh Bash took a single, gave the strike to Gayle, and after that it was Gayle force wins. And Unadkat bowling to Gayle, in fact, just imagine this: there was an outside edge of the bat, and the ball had gone over the boundary for a 6, over the third man boundary. And the next ball that Unadkat bowled was gone, sent over long on for a soaring 6 by Chris Gayle. And the fifth ball was played with some respect, I would say, but he still got 2 runs. And then Gayle, making room for himself, carved him over extra cover for a 4, and 23 runs came off that over. 39 for no loss, Royal Challengers Bangalore after 2 overs. And after that, Brett Lee actually gave one more boundary to Chris Gayle, and finally Brett Lee nailed Chris Gayle by actually having him caught. In fact, he tried to actually hit him over the top, and he actually got a top edge, and Callis took the catch. And what a relief it was for the Royal Challengers, for the Kolkata Knight Riders team, as Chris Gayle departed. Callis bowled Lee 38 of just 12 deliveries, 2 4s, 6 4s and 2 6s, and he has been the most dangerous batsman in this IPL 2011 for sure. Now, right now, I take you there to the match right now. They are still 3 runs away from victory, and now I will be talking to you about the Kolkata Knight Riders innings of 89 for 4. There's not much to talk about actually. Callis made 17 of 14 balls with 3 4s. Ian Morgan struggled with 2 of 5 balls before becoming a victim of Zahir Khan. Arvind took his man Gambhir for 7 of 9 balls with 1 4. And finally, Yusuf Pathan was the one who clattered the bowling, was out to the bowling of Langwell, 36 of 24 balls, 2 4s and 3 6s. Boucher remained not out on 1. Tiwari made 19 not out of 24 balls with 1 4. 89 for 4 Kolkata Knight Riders after rain stopped play. Zahir Khan 3 overs cost him 17 runs and a wicket. Longwell 3 overs 2 for 10. Arvind 3 overs 1 for 18. Abhimanyu Mithun 2 overs for 14. 1 over for 11 for Chris Gayle, and Virat Kohli bowled 1 over 14. So Royal Challengers set a revised target. I've already spoken to you about what Gayle did to Brett Lee and Unadkat in the first 2 overs, and then he was a victim of Gayle for 38. After that, Pomesh Bash was there with Virat Kohli, but Pomesh Bash fell victim to Callis for 16 of 14 balls with 2 fours. Virat Kohli got a beautiful delivery from Callis which straightened after pitching, and he was caught behind of the bowling of Callis for 15 of as many balls with 2 fours. And Mohammad Kaif also failed here, 15 of 13 balls with 1 4, falling a victim to Nat Cut. Iqbal Abdullah got the wicket, as I said just now, of Arun Karthik, who was out for 1. Currently, as I said, just 3 more runs to get for Royal Challengers Bangalore to win the match. In fact, AB de Villiers is there at the crease, not out on 9 of 12 balls with 1 4. And Saurabh Tiwari is just come in with 1 not out of 2 balls. The bowling figures: Brett Lee 3 overs 1 for 31, absolutely spoiled by Chris Gayle. United 2 overs 1 for 30. Jack Scalise 3 overs 2 for 16. Iqbal Abdullah 2.5 overs, no maiden, 1 for 18. Balaji bowled 1 over for 4 runs. And we are still waiting as to whether Royal Challengers Bangalore are going to the victory here. 99 for 5 currently. I'm going to leave you from there, from this stadium, that is from the Bangalore Stadium, and I'm going to take you down to the match which is happening in the IPL, just to give you the update. In fact, currently the Royal Challengers Bangalore score has moved on to 101 for 5 in the 13th over, with Saurabh Tiwari on 1, AB de Villiers on 9. So they are just 1 run away from victory, just 1 run to get to the victory mark. And meanwhile, while they get the victory, I take you down to the Mumbai Stadium and the Wankhede Stadium, where Deccan Chargers are clashing with the Mumbai Indians. Deccan Chargers won the toss, put them up, in fact elected to bat, and well, they lost their first wicket of the second ball as Lasith Malinga disturbed the furniture of Michael Lumb, who played today, and he was gone for a duck. So that was the first wicket to go, and that's the only wicket which is gone right now. 25 for 1 currently in the 6th over. Sunny Sohal is 9 not out of 12 balls with 1 6 to his credit. The 6 was hit of Patel. Munaf Patel was clattered for a 6 by Samir Sohal, Sunny Sohal, and Kumar Sangakkara, the captain, 19 of 19 balls, 1 4 and 1 6. In fact, Kumar Sangakkara hit the 6 of the bowling of Harbhajan Singh, 31 for 1 in the 6th over. And well, there is a wicket gone here at Bangalore. Saurabh Tiwari has been run out for 1. So Bangalore, but it's just a mere formality. In fact, well, it is interesting. There are just 4 balls and 1 run to win. 4 wickets remaining, 4 balls remaining, and 1 run to get. Well, it's not going to be so hard for sure. That's 4 balls unless there's going to be some lot of wickets. AB de Villiers is there at the non-strikers and watching it at 9. And as I said, Deccan Chargers 32 for 1 currently. We'll come back to that later. Meanwhile, I take you down to the Caribbean in the West Indies, where right now there's 1 wicket which has fallen. There's a very vital wicket which has fallen. West Indies resuming at 30 for 2 on the second day. Just lost Ram Naresh Sarwan. It was Ajmal who got a ball which turned, beautiful delivery, pitching outside off stump, turned towards the middle stump. But well, Sarwan tried to defend it, but the square leg, Azhar Ali is the one who actually has taken the catch. In fact, he just tried to play it and he spooned it up the square leg. And Sarwan is gone, caught as early bowled Saeed Ajmal for 11. Finally here, I take you down to Bangalore once again. It has all been done here by AB de Villiers. AB de Villiers has stroked that for a boundary. It's all over. Kolkata Knight Riders have lost this match. Bangalore have won the match by 4 wickets with AB de Villiers 13 not out. So that is done and dusted now. Now I take you down to the Caribbean once again. As I said, I'm going to talk to you about what happened today. Kemar Roche was the first wicket to go today. Got a ball which actually got upon him. Right now, West Indies are 63 for 5 currently. So I will just talk to you about what really happened today. Ajmal was the one who started it off by actually getting rid of the night watchman, Kemar Roche, who was LBW bowled Saeed Ajmal for 3 of 3. So that was the first wicket to go. So they were 35 for 3. And after that, they lost 1 very vital wicket of the informed Lendy Simmons, who was who got a ball from Wahab Riaz, who actually lifted on him. Simmons fended the shot like Azhar Ali took the catch. Lendy Simmons was walking, 21 of 29 balls, 1 4. And Sarwan was the latest victim of Saeed Ajmal. And so right now Chandrapal is not out on 2, Brendan Nash is not out on 1, and 63 for 5 the current score. 66 is the lead. So they are 129 runs ahead with 5 wickets remaining. Probably we might see a result even today on the 3rd day itself. So that is going to be very, very interesting. And Saeed Ajmal has figures of 7.6 overs, 2 maidens, 10 runs and 3 wickets. So that's the current situation as far as the the day 3 in the first test match between West Indies and Pakistan, which is going on. Now now I'm going to take you down to the match which is happening here. Deccan Chargers, Mumbai Indians. Still the score is at 32-1 with Sunny Sohail not out on 9, Kumar Sangakkara not out on 22, and that's the current score here. But the match which is interesting right now is West Indies versus Pakistan. West Indies 129 runs ahead, but as I said, the ball is really spitting, biting, turning, bouncing. It's all happening here at the Providence Stadium in Guyana, and I think West Indies, probably Pakistan also have to really play out of their skins. It's not going to be easy. You know what Devendra Bishu did the other day, so it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a very real hell of a, it's going to be a real game where probably Pakistan have to do much better than what they did in the first innings and put up a good show. Whether they are going to do that, that remains to be seen. We will see all that happenings when I come back to you with the full match report, first on the Deccan Chargers or the Mumbai Indians game, and the latest update on the West Indies versus Pakistan game, which is currently happening here at the Providence Stadium here in Guyana. That's it from me, your host Ram, for Cricket Happenings for this morning edition. Thank you very much for your support. This is Ram signing off and telling you that I'll be back with my next match report. So keep an eye on that, dear fans, subscribers and friends. Thank you.